Good evening. It is me. Sorry, I've been a little quiet today. I just wanted to give a big shout out to somebody who I absolutely adore with all my heart, and he means the world to me. And what do you say about somebody who's always super loving, super kind, super generous, super sweet, who has my heart, and is like one of my most favorite humans in the entire world? Well, 3/31/94 just happened to be the amazing date that I birthed a 10-pound child, 24 inches long, that I can credit to good old Dr. Bravo and the team at Sierra Vista. After 17 hours of hard labor, and they said, "Oh, it looks like you got to have this kid C-section. His blood pressure is getting too high, and he's going to die." And it's once again, most of my things in life have come from a emergency place, and so my sweet little itty bitty boy was born on March 31, which is tomorrow. And so today, 27 years ago, I was at Sierra Vista Hospital, never dilated past 4. 18 hours later, I was rushed in, and a good old Dr. B, pulled out my kid C-section. They were all guessing how big was he, 10 pounds, 11 pounds, 12 pounds. It was quite hysterical. And pops out my little itty bitty boy, right? My 10-pounder. And so if anybody knows me, they know I'm 5 foot nothing on any given day. And he came out with 2 teeth too. Can you believe it? And I nursed that boy. Yep, I nursed that boy. He drew some blood sometimes. I was like, you're killing me, kid. But I know too much information. I'm just a real girl though. So anyways, he is my son that I only got one, and I just absolutely in love with that child, and I am with all of my babies. And he is one amazing young human being. As many of you guys know, he hears from the Lord really clear. At 5 months old, he did everything early. Like he rolled over early, he walked early, he talked early. Dr. B was like, there's the typical kid, and then there's Joshy. And Josh just did everything super early. He got tested at 4 years old with a genius IQ. He's also hears from God like crazy, and all my kids do. He's just always been a dreamer like his mama. He's had God encounters and visitations, and he has dreams about presidents and, 9/11 before it happened. And he's just that kid. And so he has one tender heart. He always wanted to be a fireman. He's always had a huge love for firemen and just law enforcement, and just he's a man of honor and integrity. And I love him with all of my heart. He's a super good boyfriend to his girlfriend. And one of these days soon, they're going to get married. And he's a good brother, and he's a good son. He's an amazing son to his mama. And he's super thoughtful, super kind. He's my kid that will just hug me up, and he's not afraid to hold my hand in public. And he'll sit in church with me, and he reads the Word of God. And he's just a good kid. He's just a tender-hearted, big old teddy bear. So if you know my son, happy birthday, Joshua Robert Wood. And it blows me away that you're already, you're almost getting to be 30. That means I'm like 35. No. So anyways, I just wanted to say how much I love you, how much I appreciate you, what a champion you are. You're my hero. You're just an amazing kid who's always been a protector. I remember when God gave me a vision about you. It was a God encounter 5 years before I ever had you. And it was a crazy God encounter. I knew his name were going to be Joshua. I knew you were going to be this giant. And God even gave me your name. And so the Lord has such a mighty plan of God for your life. And your very name means deliverer. So I just want to say to you, your mama couldn't be prouder. And I'm so honored that you're my son, and that the good Lord had me have you. And I love all three of my kids with all my heart. And I'm just really, really, really proud of you. And you stay compassionate, you stay loving. Most of all, stay serving Jesus, because he's the only way, the truth, and the life. And no man comes to the Father but by him. And Josh, you're the kid that tells me 10 seconds before the earthquake hits to jump under the table. You're the kid at 7 years old crying your eyes out going, "Mommy, there's people are going to die in New York." And it ended up being a 9/11. You're the kid who's always protecting your sisters. You're the kid who protected your mama. And I never forgot that. So just so you know, you keep going higher, kid. And I'm really proud of you getting your real estate license, and now you're doing the drone, and you're just a joy. You're just a precious, precious joy. So anyways, happy birthday. You know, at 1:17 a.m., that's when you were born. And I just wanted to do this really quickly. And I really enjoyed hanging out with you and Megan and Kaylee yesterday. And Sela had to work, and my brother. So anyways, you keep being you. And I'm just super proud of you. The fisherman you are, the motorcycle rider that you are, the shooter with guns that you are, the manly man that you are with your big old beard. And but you know what? I love how you laugh and you giggle and you play. And even though you're this big manly kid, you're not afraid to cry. You're not afraid you're not afraid to be vulnerable. You're not afraid to love the woman of your dreams. You're not afraid to hug your baby sisters and hug your mama in public and just be real and transparent, and most of all love Jesus. And so I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you, kid. All right, I love you so much. Happy birthday. And just know your mama's rooting for you at all times, 24/7. I'm your biggest cheerleader. Love you, kid.